celebrating a tropical paradise here in Oklahoma with Bill Hawks. Bill, I just really appreciate your passion for plants and what you've done here in your landscape. Tell me a bit about what you're doing. What's your goal back here?
Well, over the years I've just collected plants that I like, and the topography allows for different elevations, and I find that interesting. So I've put plants that are winter hardy, the yuccas and the agaves I take in, but I don't know, if I like it, I plant it and find a spot for it. That's pretty much it.
One of the biggest collections as we move through your landscape are the elephant ears, and your entryway is just a stunning display of, there's about 3 varieties there. Tell me about those.
Well, there's black coral, there's Mickey Mouse, there is, and I'm not certain of the name of the large leaf alocasia.
Right.
And lime zingers.
Lime zinger gives that chartreuse that just plays so nicely with the blacks.
Right.
The Mickey Mouse, that's one that I've not seen before, and it has some really interesting textures on the foliage.
And every leaf is unique.
So another unique plant you have in the landscape that I see repeated throughout are these globe catalpas.
Yes.
And let's go take a look. You have a bigger planting around the side.
Okay.
So Bill, these are globe catalpas, and I know you can buy these this way.
Yes.
It's a grafted tree, right?
Yes, this is the graft right here.
And we can buy them grafted, but that's no fun, right?
Well, they're pretty easy to graft, and so I learned how to graft them a few years ago, and I love the plant, and thought that a lower graft would allow me to see more of the canopy, and so I just started playing with different heights of these umbrella catalpas, globe catalpas.
Right, yeah, they go by a few names. And so each, do you do much pruning on them to keep them compact?
This is the way they grow, but I do trim them back a little bit every year. It's a brittle wood, and so if they get too long, they'll break, and then they don't have a good shape. Yeah. So I just lightly give them a haircut.
Okay. I think the large leaves and their kind of golden green color really plays nicely with the tropical look of the surrounding landscape.
Yes. They mirror the leaf of the potato vine too. So.
Yes. Now, throughout the landscape, you have some beautiful sculptures as well, and kind of carry you around some of the open spaces. We're in the cross timbers, so there's a lot of open areas, but you've really just balanced that nicely with transitions of sculptural work, the rocks. I called it your Zen garden. And lead us to the most magnificent view in the garden, which is overlooking your water garden. Bill, you have a very dramatic pathway down to the pond, some beautiful tropicals. At work, we call this the pudding plant.
Tapioca.
Yes, this is gorgeous. And of course, the feature here, your lily pond. Tell me a bit about this.
Well, it's been a work in progress. I built it 20 years ago, and have, I have tropicals in here and winter hardies, and take the tropicals into the greenhouse and bring them back out. And so these are plants that have done well for me, and I just keep repropagating them.
And looking around, there's got to be at least a dozen different varieties in here.
Yes.
And from all over the world, right?
There's some Amazon lilies, and most all of these are hybrids that have been recently produced.
New introductions to the market. A lot of times, the lilies are adored for their the beautiful flowers, but in here, I'm just really struck by the foliage on some of these varieties.
Yes, I'm as fascinated by the foliage as I am the blossoms.
And I see some of them shifting to red. Is that when they're
That's
the
as
individual leaves dying out?
That's starting to die, yes.
What a beautiful way to go.
Isn't it pretty? Yeah.
So you've been inspired by these plants after you've worked with them for a number of years.
A long time. I never get tired of them.
And you've actually, one of your other hobbies aside from managing an amazing water garden is in the arts and working with glass.
Casting glass, yes.
And so when did you first start to use your lilies in your artwork?
I've been doing that about 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
They are just simply magnificent.
Thank you.
Amazing
very much.
work. So certainly a treat for our visitors to come see not only this beautiful landscape, but get a glimpse of how that's inspired your work as well.
Thank you. I'm having fun with it.
Yeah. Thanks so much for sharing.
You're welcome.